5 Poorest Places in Scotland. Scotland is a land of wild beauty, dramatic coastlines, and deep history. But away from the tourist trails and bustling city centres, some communities face daily battles against poverty, unemployment, and limited opportunities. In this ranking of the 5 poorest places in Scotland, we look at the towns and neighbourhoods that rank highest in the Scottish Index of Multiple Deprivation, SIMD. These aren't just statistics. They're places with proud histories, vibrant characters, and a stubborn will to survive. From Glasgow's urban heart to Inverclyde's waterfront, here's the countdown of Scotland's most struggling yet resilient places. 5. Govanhill, Glasgow. Govanhill sits on the south side of Glasgow, a patchwork of cultures, languages, and cuisines. Over the years, it has earned a reputation as one of the most ethnically diverse neighbourhoods in Scotland. You can stroll down Victoria Road and find shops selling Balkan pastries, Middle Eastern spices, and traditional Scottish pies, all within a few steps. However, beneath its cultural richness lies a long-standing challenge with deprivation. According to SIMD 2020, 6 of Govanhill's data zones rank in the bottom 10% of Scotland's most deprived areas, 7 are in the bottom 15%, and nearly all 12 fall within the bottom 30%. That means the area struggles across multiple measures: income, employment, health, education, housing, and access to services. Housing is one of Govanhill's biggest challenges. Much of the area's stock consists of Victorian-era tenement flats, attractive from the outside but often plagued by damp, outdated heating, and overcrowding. The dense population and high turnover of tenants, many of them new arrivals to the city, make it difficult to maintain and improve housing standards. Still, Govanhill is far from hopeless. Over the past decade, community-led projects have worked to clean up streets, improve recycling, and renovate buildings. Charities like Govanhill Baths Community Trust have turned former facilities into hubs for arts, culture, and health activities. There's also a strong network of local activists advocating for better housing regulation and landlord accountability. When you walk through Govanhill, you'll find contradictions. Streets buzzing with markets and conversation right next to blocks that have seen better days. Yet, the energy and determination here are impossible to miss. For many residents, Govanhill is a first step in building a new life in Scotland, and despite the challenges, it remains a place where hope, ambition, and community spirit thrive. 4. Kepoch Hill, Springburn, Glasgow. Springburn in Glasgow's north was once the proud industrial heartbeat of Scotland's railway industry. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, it produced locomotives that were shipped around the globe. But when the industry collapsed in the latter half of the 20th century, the area was left with mass unemployment and a loss of identity. Kepoch Hill, a neighbourhood within Springburn, has consistently been highlighted as one of the most deprived areas in Scotland. In SIMD 2012, it ranked 3rd in the nation for deprivation. Its struggles are multifaceted: high unemployment, lower than average educational attainment, significant health inequalities, and reduced life expectancy compared to the Scottish average. Walking through Kepoch Hill today, you'll see rows of council flats, small independent shops, and community centres. There's a visible effort to breathe life back into the area. Local initiatives focus on job training for young people, after-school activities, and health awareness programs. But the recovery is slow, and decades of economic decline aren't easily reversed. Public transport links into the city centre are good, yet the perception of the area often overshadows its advantages. Potential investors have been hesitant, which has limited economic regeneration. Still, some new housing developments are rising on former industrial sites, and community groups are working hard to change perceptions. Kepoch Hill's story is one of a community trying to redefine itself after losing its industrial purpose. While it remains in Scotland's lower ranks for income and employment, the resilience of its residents keeps the area moving forward. however gradually. 3. Postle Park, Glasgow. Postle Park is one of Glasgow's most infamous working-class districts, located just north of the city centre. Like Govanhill, its fortunes were once tied to industry, in this case, iron and steel works, which offered plentiful jobs and a steady wage. When these industries began to disappear, so too did many of the opportunities for local people. In SIMD 2012, Postle Park was ranked as the second most deprived area in Scotland, and it has remained near the top in subsequent surveys. Poverty here isn't confined to income. It's linked with poor health outcomes, high crime rates, and limited access to education. But Postle Park is also home to a strong sense of community. Sports clubs, churches, and local charities work hard to provide a safety net for residents. The Postle Park People's Trust, for example, runs programs to support young people, improve employability skills, and organize community events. The physical landscape reflects its ups and downs. Some streets feature new-build houses and community gardens, while others have vacant lots and shuttered shops. Yet regeneration projects have brought small but meaningful changes. A new community campus has been proposed, aiming to combine education, leisure, and social services under one roof. Postle Park's story is one of grit. While outsiders may focus on its struggles, locals often highlight its camaraderie, the pride of its football teams, and the importance of looking out for one another. It's this sense of unity that keeps the area alive despite economic hardship. 2. Fergusley Park, Paisley. Fergusley Park in Paisley, Renfrewshire, has long been synonymous with deprivation in Scotland. In both SIMD 2012 and SIMD 2016, it was officially ranked as the most deprived area in the country. By SIMD 2020, Fergusley Park had improved slightly to third place, but its challenges remain significant. Historically, Paisley was famous for its weaving industry and the globally recognized Paisley pattern. Fergusley Park's fortunes were tied to this prosperity, until the textile industry declined and eventually collapsed. The loss of industry meant the loss of thousands of jobs, and Fergusley Park, built largely as a council housing estate, was hit hardest. Today, unemployment rates are high, and many residents face barriers to accessing better-paid work. Health inequalities are a major concern, with life expectancy lower than the Scottish average. Educational attainment levels are also below the national norm, and opportunities for young people can be scarce. However, Fergusley Park is not without hope. The Govanhill Centre serves as a hub for community activities, offering everything from computer classes to food bank services. Local groups have also started social enterprises, such as community cafes, to create jobs and keep money circulating locally. There are signs of progress: improved housing stock, better public spaces, and more investment in youth programs. But the climb out of long-term deprivation is steep. Fergusley Park's resilience lies in its people, those who stay and work to improve it, and those who return to give back. 1. Greenock Town Centre, Inverclyde. Greenock, perched on the banks of the River Clyde, was once a powerhouse of Scottish industry. Shipbuilding, sugar refining, and engineering made the town a vital hub for trade and manufacturing. But as shipyards closed and manufacturing declined in the late 20th century, the economic blow was devastating. By the time of SIMD 2020, Greenock Town Centre was ranked as the most deprived area in Scotland. The data paints a stark picture: high unemployment, low incomes, poor health outcomes, and higher crime rates than the national average. Many shops in the centre have closed, leaving stretches of empty storefronts. Yet Greenock retains a proud maritime heritage. The historic Custom House still stands as a symbol of its trading past, and the waterfront attracts cruise ships during the summer months. Tourism offers a glimmer of hope, and efforts are being made to draw visitors into the town centre with festivals, markets, and cultural events. Local regeneration projects have included refurbishing public spaces, investing in education, and promoting creative industries. However, the challenge lies in creating sustainable, long-term employment for residents. Without stable job opportunities, poverty remains a stubborn presence. Greenock's story is bittersweet, a reminder of what has been lost, but also a testament to what remains. Its people are fiercely proud of their town. And while the label of Scotland's poorest place is a heavy one, there's a determination to change that narrative in the years ahead. The 5 poorest places in Scotland each tell a story of resilience in the face of hardship. From Govanhill's cultural vibrancy to Greenock's waterfront pride, these areas show that poverty is not the whole picture. Beneath the statistics are communities full of life, hope, and determination to rise again. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.